Yeah, but there are definitely concerns and definitely ways that United should be worried about this Chelsea team. They can cause a threat. United have been vulnerable, and especially in a big game at home. Our form isn't really great in these sort of games, but I think it's a game where we go into it confident. We've won our last game. Yes, they have players rested, and I do think we have the quality. Obviously, it's another big game for Rude. How does he go into this game, midfield, all of that stuff we talk about, and tactics. But overall, Chelsea, tough team to come up against. Very, very expansive style of play. They like to get the fullbacks involved. They play a high line, very good from set pieces. But again, the threats that United have should be able to deal with a Chelsea side. I think it's all about us getting that click. We need to click. And then the goals will start coming. Listen, the goals are good now. We've scored 5. Yes, there's still work to do. And yes, it's against a lower league. But it's a Premier League, lower level side. But it's a Premier League side at the end of the day. Chelsea, listen, they're going to want to win. Obviously, remember what happened last time when we played them. Cole Palmer scored a hat-trick against us. We can't let that happen again. But listen, it's important we go into this game with confidence. And it's another big test for Rude. Obviously, players will have the fact that Amarim will be watching. He definitely will be. It probably will be confirmed by the time we play Chelsea. It hasn't been confirmed at the time of recording. But yeah, it should be an opportunity for us to kind of prove to Amarim for the players. Some of them, you'll see the good performances. You'll probably see that extra work rate because they want to prove a big message to Amarim, showing that they are capable and showing that they want to be in his good books early on. But again, a big game. Now let's talk about tactics. The team I expect Onana to return. I wasn't really happy with Bayinda, to be honest with you. He just doesn't look confident. I don't think he has the ability that Onana has. So for me, Onana in goal. So happy to see him back. He wasn't even in the squad at all. He was at Old Trafford, I believe, but he wasn't even in the squad. So good to get him a rest. Right back, Delo. Listen, had a good game. He got an assist. Had a constant threat. Better game than he did, obviously, against West Ham. They'll probably be coming up against Neto or Felix, who's a very tough opponent. Very good player, though, and I think his quality will be needed in this game. Sometimes he is far too high, so we need to kind of bring it back a bit. But again, we love it when he attacks, and his decision making has to be great. You got a great assist against Leicester, but it's all about how can you improve on that and make that even better. But I would have him there. I think centre backs will be De Ligt and Martinez. I think Mazraoui obviously had minutes, and I think Mazraoui will be at left back. I think De Ligt and Martinez have a very good partnership. We'll see when Amarim comes in whether he changes that to a back three. But for me, he's absolutely fantastic. The partnership they have is very, very strong, and they can have a big impact. Coming up against Jackson ain't going to be easy, but with Amarim coming in, hopefully he can play that high line with that defence, which will be beneficial. But in this game, De Ligt and Martinez, I think, very good partnership. Martinez looked good. De Ligt's looked good in the games as well. Now on the left, as I said, Mazraoui, I think he looks better than Delo on the left. Can invert, get outside. He's a very good player. I think he had a decent cameo in the game against Leicester. I think he did get a bit of a rest, which was good. And he'll be fully fit for this game. We're slotting our left back. Ain't going to be easy. You could see Delo go out to left back to help with the threat of Cole Palmer and Mazraoui go to right back. But we'll have to wait and see. But in the last few games, it's been Mazraoui at left back. So that's what I'm going to go for. Listen, Cole Palmer is their biggest threat. Very good place. But he's not the only threat. They've got Madueke, Felix, Jackson, Neto. Very big threats who can definitely cause issues. But that would be my back four. De Ligt, Martinez, Mazraoui and Delo. Into midfield now. Genuinely, get Eriksen out with the injury. I would keep Casemiro and Ugarte. Casemiro was sublime against Chelsea. Very good quality. Yes, he may be fatigued, but I think the energy, the ability that he has to do form a very good partnership. I think they have that dynamic ability. They have the football intelligence, the quality to kind of do that. I think Ugarte did the simple things right. Casemiro helped. I think it was nice seeing him in a more advanced role where he can score goals and have a big part of the attacking play, because that's something he has done before. But when he was playing as the 6, he would leave the back areas kind of open. But in this, he has more freedom, which is great. Obviously, Manu will be returning soon, which is fantastic. But in this game, I think that midfield balance will be fantastic. Bit of that defensive support, but also that ability to go out, which is fantastic. And number 10 was obviously Bruno. Had a great game against Leicester. 2 goals. 2 goals. Very solid performance, a captain's performance. He looked very sharp, strong on the ball, quick, good passing lanes, found the ball, picked it up deep. The the main thing for Bruno is getting him confident. We know what he can do. We know we can deliver. And it's time for him to do that in this game against Chelsea. He's going to be good. He'll get a lot of spaces, but he has to be very, very careful and not be sloppy on the ball. Now, the front three, doesn't look like Rude's going to give AMAD a chance. I think he should. For me, I would go with Garnacho, AMAD and Højlund as my front three. I think you look at AMAD, he's looked fantastic. The cameo against Leicester was just excellent. I think he's a very good winger. I think Chelsea fullbacks ain't the greatest, whether that be Gusto on the side. I like Gusto, but I think AMAD can definitely have a good game against him. Cucurella is good as well, but again, AMAD's quality. And then on the left, I go Garnacho. He's had good games against Reece James, who will probably be their right back. Very, very good game against Leicester. Just a constant threat Garnacho is. I know his finishing needs to be better, but the constant threat that he offers, and especially based on merit, the last game he was way better than Rashford. And then up front, Højlund, listen, didn't really get many chances when he came on in the game, but I think in a game like this, you need him. That's probably what Rude was resting him for rotation. I'd like to see Xerxes come on and form a relationship with Højlund now. In behind him, I think they can have a good bond, linking up play. Xerxes likes to drop deep, which is good. But in this game, Højlund's threat against Chelsea defence, you do concede goals, will be very, very good. And as I said, Garnacho on the left. But listen, it'll be a big game for Manchester United. We need to, if you look at Chelsea's team, it'll probably be, don't know who the keeper is, it's Sanchez, probably a back four, Badiashile or Fofana, Cucurella and Reece James, midfield two of Caicedo, Enzo or Lavia if he's fit, with Cole Palmer in there. Then you probably have a front three of Jackson, Madueke, I don't know who, like, they have a load of options, but what I'm trying to say is just be careful of the threat, because if they get an early goal, they could make it very, very tough for Manchester United. I hope not. I think it will be a good game though for Manchester United to get some momentum, get some 3 points. It'd be a big result if we can get it under Rude, and I think he'll be very, very happy. But listen, let me know your thoughts in terms of key players for this game. I'm going to pick one each. Cole Palmer, I think he's been on form this season. He's just a constant threat, picks up tight spaces, can carry with the ball. He's a great number 10, someone I would love at United in the future, but that's talking about the future now. But in this game, he can cause threats. He scored a hat-trick last time against us. He's very tricky, picks up fouls, manipulates the ball well, so I'd be careful of him. For United, watch out for Garnacho, man. A threat for Manchester United, but please, under Rude, hopefully we can get some 3 points under our belts and move on. We have a big week. It's a big games for Rude. He's got reports that he's getting the next 3 games against Chelsea, PAOK and Leicester. It's all about him to prove the United fans, not why he should be the manager, but it's just, we need to get the point. We don't want to lose the games. But yeah, come on, man. Score prediction, I'm going to go 2-2. I'm going to go for a draw in this game. Let me know your thoughts. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment, subscribe if you're new. This has been the preview for the game against Chelsea in the league. It's going to be tough, but I'm hoping United can get the 3 points. As I said, if you did enjoy, like, comment and subscribe. The match reaction, play ratings, 5 things to expect, press conference, where we get some updates from Rude, we'll be obviously following. But yeah, thank you for watching.